Okay, so which means that now I can probably rotate around it. Okay, and I can remove the sphere. Okay, I'm gonna just Command delete to delete it. The next step is to add a component to rotate that. So add component, create a new script, and call it rotation movement script. That we know it's the script that has the rotation. Okay, press enter and double click on it. Once you double click on it, let's add the rotation speed. So that would be float, rotate, public float. Let's make it public so that we can easily access it. Public float, rotation speed, and put a speed of 1 for now. Okay, and to be able to do that, the next step is to change that in the update. So we'll do this dot transform dot that would be rotation or rotate around, but rotate would be just fine here. And then we need Euler angles. So the Euler angle here would be using the rotation of this object. So let's do quaternion Q is equal to new, and that would be a vector 3 here. Actually, new quaternion here. Yes, new quaternion. And I mean, let me double check, because in 2D, we might need just a vector dot rotate. And yes, it's a vector 3. That's what I thought. Quaternion is for 3D. So here we just use a vector 3 for 2D. Vector 3 is equal to new vector 3. And the position on the X would be transform dot rotation dot X, then transform dot rotation dot Y. And since we're moving around the Z axis, that would be transform dot rotation dot Z, but this time, so let me press enter so that you guys can see it easily. Okay, so on the Z axis, we had dot Z plus, so we're going to add the actual rotation. And here, let's add, actually, the rotation would be 1 here. I'm sorry, it's only because it doesn't do any modification. 1, 1. And then finally, the Z would be 1 plus speed. Okay. Now the speed is called rotation speed. All right. Okay, and now this dot transform dot rotate, and we use the vector, so vec. All right, now we can save it. It's already assigned, so this should work right off the bat. Let's see. I'm gonna press play, and we should look at the rectangle. Now let's double click on the rectangle, and here we go. You guys can see the rectangle rotating. Now it's not exactly how we want it, but it's already on the right track, okay? So let's see. Okay, here is the rectangle. It's not rotating perfectly because I see it rotating on the X and Y as well. But again, that's already good. So for it not to rotate on the X and Y, I believe you can put 0 here. 0, 0, and just add 1 plus rotation speed. That should be okay. Okay, so now let's try again. I'm going to press play and see in the scene. And I'm going to double click on the rectangle on the scene. Yep. Okay, so that looks good. Now it's rotating. So if I go in the game, I can go where the rectangle is, and we'll see the rectangle move. All right, excellent. Now we just need to position it at the right spot and maybe play with the scale. And it's rotating a bit too fast. So we may have to change the rotation speed.